Hi, my name is Joshua Brown for the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your first group interview. So if you have a first group interview coming up and you need to prepare for both the most common and tough competency interview questions for any first group role, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll give you a list of first group interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll also provide you with example high scoring answers to those questions to help you to succeed. I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your first group interview before finally telling you how you can download further resources, including all of the answers to help you to prepare. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your first group interview, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first group interview question that I recommend you prepare for, which is, tell me about yourself. Now, this interview question is one that frequently comes up as the very first interview question that you will have to face in a job interview, and it's your chance to start off positive and stand out. So make sure you let the hiring manager know the skills and qualities that you have. Focus on your experience and passion for working in the role itself, and make sure you also show how you can add value to first group. Now, if you want to be the standout candidate, it's really important you do all of those three things, and the way you can do this and make this a lot easier is to make sure you download the job description and focus on telling them how your skills are a match to those desired by them. So if, for example, on that job description, if they state they're seeking someone who is a leader or someone with great communication abilities or customer service skills, then make sure throughout your first group interview answers you use those exact terms. So here's a brilliant example answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for inviting me to be interviewed for this position today. I have acquired a range of transferable skills and experiences throughout the course of my career, and I'm certain that they will enable me to excel in this position. I'm a highly motivated and productive individual that thrives in customer-centric workplaces. During my time in previous positions, I learnt to fully understand the importance of consistently maintaining high standards of customer satisfaction. Since there would be no business without the client, it is critical that each member of the team strives for excellent customer service. I have a proven track record of providing great customer service, being an effective communicator, as well as being adaptive under pressure. Furthermore, you can count on me to always adhere to the appropriate safety precautions and guidelines, and I would never put anybody else or myself at risk. Outside of work, I'm driven by my family, who are fully supportive of my career, and they would support the variety of shift work that can be required from the role. I also enjoy hobbies such as attending a hockey club, where I can maintain healthy fitness and concentration levels, as well as work as a team. In this role, I'll be a reliable, customer-driven and safety-conscious employee, and will be honoured to represent First Group whilst providing excellent service for your customers. Wow, what a powerful way to kickstart your interview. Let's take a look at that next first group interview question, which is, what do you know about First Group as an organisation? Now, for this interview question, you must showcase that you've done plenty of research about the company. Take a look at First Group's website, take a look at their About Us page, their latest news stories, and check out their social media channels, such as Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Impress the hiring manager by sharing facts about the company, because this shows that you truly care about the company and you're not just interested in a paycheck. So let's take a look at a brilliant example answer to help you. What do you know about First Group as an organisation? First Group is the UK's largest transport network, which includes First Rail and First Buses. The bus services include First Bus, Air Coach and First Travel Solutions, operating in various locations around the UK. The rail services in the UK include a number of train operating companies such as Hull Trains, Great Western Railway, Avanti West Coast, South Western Railway, Transpennine Express, Evo Rail and Lumo. The company employs over 30,000 people in varied and essential roles to ensure the rail and bus networks efficiently operate over 9,000 buses and trains. The company also demonstrates a number of values: committed to our customers, dedicated to safety, supportive of each other, accountable for performance, and setting the highest standards. I believe that these values are aligned with my own, and if I am successful, I'll look forward to demonstrating them in my role to support my colleagues and to provide a professional, first-class service to your customers. Now, don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you are ready, click that link in the top right-hand corner. It'll take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 28 first group interview questions and answers for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next interview question for you. Why do you want to work for First Group? Now, this interview question is a real tough one, but it's one you are going to be asked. It is designed to weed out those who are applying en masse to all train operating companies. The hiring managers instead want to find those that truly respect and have a passion to work for First Group. So you must demonstrate your passion for working for their talk, show that you understand their brand and reputation, and your commitment for wanting to work for First Group long term. That's really important. And also, as a bonus tip, again, look at their company's website, check out their LinkedIn profile and their social media channels, and mention any of the achievements that stood out to you that the company has recently accomplished. And also, don't forget to focus on that job description and how it matches what you are after in a new job role. So let's take a look at a brilliant example answer to help you. Why do you want to work for First Group? As a long-standing customer of First Group, I have consistently been impressed by the excellent quality of service you provide to your passengers. I also particularly admire your commitment to your company's values, ethics, customer focus, and forward-thinking approach. After taking the time to research First Group in depth, I learned about your sustainability strategy. To me, this demonstrates continuous improvement. This aims to enable people to have access to sustainable and environmentally friendly travel, which ultimately aims to reduce the number of car journeys being made. Your sustainable strategy also embraces new innovative technology to deliver more efficient and convenient solutions for your customers. This demonstrates a genuine commitment to enhancing the customer experience on First Group trains and buses. And I want to work for a brand like this because I believe I can bring the same dedication and high standards to the First Group family. I also understand that your commitment to reducing your environmental impact is on track, and you aim to be net zero by 2050. You also operate an environment management system across much of the UK, which aims to protect the environment and respond to any environmental changes. This is something that really stood out to me when applying. First Group clearly demonstrates through their admirable reputation, as well as their commitment to company values, that they are a responsible brand that is keen to make a positive difference to the world around them. For those reasons, I'd be honoured to join the First Group team in this capacity. Now, that's a really good answer to that interview question. Why do you want to work for First Group? Let's take a look at the next First Group interview question, which is, do you think safety is important within the transport industry? This is a really good one because this is bound to come up during your interview, because being safety focused is essential for working in the rail and transport industry. Therefore, you must show that you can follow rules and procedures and that you would never compromise safety. Show that you understand the importance of safety, its impact, how you always follow rules and procedures, and demonstrate that you have been doing so in previous job roles that you have had. So once again, let's take a look at a brilliant example answer to help you. Do you think safety is important within the transport industry? Absolutely. Safety is the most important aspect of the industry and is there to protect passengers, staff, and the general public. It is vital that any company providing transport services has a thorough safety policy and ensures that all members of staff adhere to this at all times. Failure to follow safety policies can result in serious risks to someone and could have a far-reaching effect on the organisation. I fully understand that First Group operate in an industry which requires that all members of staff adhere strictly to all safety policies and procedures. I come from a background which required me to work to strict safety policies and guidelines, and if successful, you could always rely on me to not only follow procedures, but also ensure that others around me also adhere to company policy. Now, the next question is this: how would you deal with a difficult or frustrated customer? What would you consider when dealing with them, and why? Now, dealing with difficult customers is a reality that many employees face. The hiring manager at First Group will want to know that you will remain calm and professional and represent their company in a positive light at all times. It is therefore essential to demonstrate that you will not be reactive or respond negatively. Instead, show that you have good customer service and communication skills, and that you are aware that you are representing the company and can follow their policies. So let's take a look at a fantastic answer to help you. How would you deal with a difficult or frustrated customer? What would you consider when dealing with them and why? Working at First Group requires excellent customer service, and I understand that to deliver outstanding service, there will be times when I will have to resolve complaints positively. When dealing with frustrated customers, I'm always conscious to remain calm. I'm aware that being frustrated or having an unprofessional manner back will reflect negatively on the brand, as well as escalate the situation further. Instead, I'd listen carefully to the customer's concerns so that I could fix the problem and find a solution. I'd smile and retain a bright and pleasant demeanour, since I feel that this would help to ease whatever concerns the customer may be having. If a customer approached me and they were unsatisfied with a product or item, I'd politely ask what they disliked about it and what could be done to resolve the issue for them. I'd pay great attention to the customer throughout and display strong listening skills, such as nodding to show that I understand, and I would express empathy if needed. I'd start to work on addressing the issue as soon as possible and inform them that I'd assumed responsibility for the situation and that I would make sure it was rectified. I would always follow my training and the company's refund, exchange and other policies when dealing with a customer complaint. And I believe I would love this, since I find it rewarding to resolve difficulties and turn complaints into positive outcomes. Throughout my time dealing with the situation, if there was anything I wasn't sure about, I'd approach my supervisor or line manager for clarification. Now, in preparation for your first group interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. How do you handle the stress of working in the role and all that comes with the job? Tell me about a time when you needed to communicate a difficult decision. What was the issue and what made the decision difficult? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? What is your biggest weakness? What are your main strengths that will help you be competent in this role? Describe a time when you've worked as part of a team to complete a difficult task. Tell me about the 3 main things that you would bring to the role if you are successful. How would you deal with conflict with a co-worker? As you are aware, this role is extremely demanding and challenging. Tell me about a situation when you worked hard to achieve a difficult task whilst under pressure. Tell me about a time when you had to complete a task within a certain time frame. Are you aware of the First Group's company values, and can you tell me about them? Can you give me an example of when you provided excellent customer service? Can you describe a time when you demonstrated flexibility in the workplace? Please provide an example of the types of procedures that you adhere to within your working day currently. So the next thing to do, if you'd like to download example answers to these and all of the toughest first group interview questions, is to please make sure you click that button in the top right hand corner of this video right now. Head through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download these slides and get access to 28 first group interview questions and high scoring answers to each question in a PDF guide. This is suitable for all job roles within First Group, and you can literally have access and the slides in your inbox within 2 minutes from now. And it's guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview, and also more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. And if you have any questions regarding any job interview, please feel free to put these in the comment section below, where I'll get back to you. And finally, if you would like to connect with me on LinkedIn, I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for your interview. Have a fantastic day.